Yes.
Good.
Hey, everybody. Well. Chubby Behemoth in the house. Perk
What's
up your ears and
up?
wipe your butts. What's up?
What's up, bud?
Hey, Michelob.
Remember the frogs that had like a drinking problem and Down syndrome at the same time?
Yeah, they were scary. They gave me nightmares.
Did they really?
No, I was an adult. I was drinking Budweiser when the frogs came on the scene.
Yeah, they were just like a bunch of frogs who were raised within the confines of some like swamp gas situation, and all they could say was one syllable each. I liked them. They reminded me of my friends.
Yeah, except they said, Cole, Kane,
now. Yeah. I wish they said please. No.
They said now. And
then ever tell you about that guy who died, Northside Jerry, who died from cocaine in Greeley at a party we were all at together?
Whoa, no. God, another tragedy.
No, not a tragedy. Cannot claim a tragedy on this one. He lived a pretty big, bold life. When we first moved to Denver, me and Bonzo and Krusty. By the way, I'm eating pistachios this whole episode.
Oh shit! You got an hour.
Yeah, Emmy's gonna be home in an hour, so
what happened last night? What happened last night? Did you get away with it?
Yeah, I always get away with eating nuts. But hey, listen to this. I'll get back to the story in a minute. This sucks though. Me and Emmy have been together for 11 years. Last night I find out she has a penis.
Yeah.
I found out she had a penis. Yeah, it sucks. My wife, I mean, I love her. She's been hiding it behind her balls. What a crazy way to find out that your wife is trans. You know, it's just the whole time that dick's been behind her balls, and it's like, what a surprise. This is crazy.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Get back to the story.
That's a good bit. You guys should do that bit with your lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Run it on Creech real quick, Lund.
No.
Yeah, get Creech in here. Let me run it on her real quick.
Tell the story about Coke Face McGreeley died.
Oh yeah, so North Side. But seriously, if Creech comes in the room, I really do want to run that on her. I think she'd get a kick out of it.
No, it's dumb.
Everyone else has laughed uproariously at that.
What, the neighbor guy? Old Harley Joe?
No, I can't. He's too new to the crew to be true. You know, I still got to be nice. But I ran it on Patrick, on Noah, on my dad. My dad thought it was a hoot. No, my dad laughed real hard. And then Emily went, Dave. And then he said, her voice sounds deeper.
Why'd you see Noah and Patrick?
Oh, I just called them to do the bit to them.
God.
What?
I'm glad you're fired up about your hot new gag.
Well, when you have a new gag, you got to run it on the most trusted members of the inner alliance. And I figured it does too, because the joke is that I'm upset that she has a penis, but I'm not. I haven't been upset for 11 years that she has balls.
You knew she had balls, yeah.
I'm a regular Paul F. Tompkins over here.
Yeah, that's right. You're the cake boss now.
Yeah. Becker, you're a comedy expert. What do you think about that great bit?
I think it'd be fun if we weren't waiting for a real story about an interesting dead cocaine man named Northside.
Oh yeah, so old Northside. So when we moved to town, we were young, we were dumb. I had $9,000 that I got from my grandpa when I turned 18.
Whoa.
He worked for US West when it was Mountain Bell, and he had a bunch of stock options, and he gave all 5 of his grandkids stock options when they were born. And mine appreciated to $9,000, and I got it on my 18th birthday. Guess how long that money lasted? What are you putting over under on it?
If you got it May 7th, it was gone August 19th.
Okay, Becker, your guess?
June 14th.
Okay, so no, it did last about 9 months.
Whoa, that's pretty
good.
It
for 9 months, yeah. But it was also coupled with student loan money that I had full access to. So in about 9 months, I burned through about $24,000.
You biffed and squiffed.
Oh yeah, but I squiffed like a king, man. And that's, you know what I was doing with that money? Buying $50 eights every day instead of an ounce for $2.50.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Off of my friend Krusty, who could have just been like, hey man, why don't you buy an ounce? Or why don't we go into business together? Nope. I fucking put so many goddamn Dustin Dolan posters on his fucking wall. Anyway.
Who is that?
He's a great skateboarder for the Baker team from Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he lived at our house for like 3 days, and he fucking drank Magners just 24/7 and would like piss all over.
Cider?
Yeah.
I remember Magners.
Guess how many pistachios I've had? Over under on pistachios I've had.
40.
No, since we started, Becker. God.
I thought you were doing work.
15.
Yep, something like that. So anyway, I had $9,000. I had an apartment where older women would come over and fillet me because I was an improv virtuoso. So that was the move, dude. Get a 32-year-old over there with fucking heavy Fs that hang past your belly button. Woo-wee! Those were the days. I was fucking clowning around. God, that fucking apartment reeked like I would smoke fucking weed out of bongs in there and bang elderly women. Whew, those were the days.
It smelled like baby powder and hashish.
Yeah, dude. Why do they always smell like baby powder?
I don't know. A 50-year-old baby in the house.
We know a person like that.
It's not an isolated incident. That is a phenomenon.
No, it is not. So shout out to Mo. And
you're on one.
Free one. Come on.
Yeah. What? Mo knows she smells like baby powder. It's all good.
Okay.
She's
Stop
our homie.
Eating pistachios. Finish
I don't
the
have
fucking
to.
story.
You're not my wife. All right. You can't tell me what to do.
Anyway,
your penis has been hid behind your balls our entire time we've known each other.
Yeah, also the dick is on top of the balls. None of it makes sense. It sucks. D-.
I'm just thinking about those old ladies I used to bed in that smelly apartment. God damn, those were the days. They were just happy you were there. You didn't have to do a good job. You know, you
had light in your eyes, so they were like, "Ooh, give me."
Yeah, he's not like Daryl at all. You know? Yeah. God damn. Just the heaviest breasts. And they take off. This was pre-shapewear too. So you knew what you were getting into. There was no nasty tricks or deception involved.
You saw the dick right away.
Oh yeah. Those balls can't hide that thing. God, there was one that really got she's getting my juices flowing right now. Emmy's about to come home and I'm going to treat her like a portal to 2005. I got to shower first because I reek, but that's neither here nor there.
What have you been doing?
I went on a long ass fucking walk around Basalt, and then I found like there are free bicycles up here that are free for a half an hour. God, I've been pounding that thing. I was out for like 2 hours today, just exploring, exercising. That's why I get you all these pistachios, because I'm in a net negative for calories today. So anyway, there I am, 2005, 18 years old, a fucking prim and proper, a lean 265 probably. God, I was hot back then. Well, I thought I was fat. That's the thing. I thought I was big.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I had no idea how bad it was going to get.
Right, yeah, we got to go back and be like, dude, live it up.
Yeah. Look at you wearing a 2X from the Gap.
You're healthy. Right.
Yeah, you're big king shit. You don't have to have your clothes flown in on private helicopter from Dubai. Hold on. Pistachio pause.
God, we're never going to find out about Jerry. Poor Jerry. He's just in limbo.
So my dick is chapped from banging chicks who were born in like, I don't know, 1972. I mean, it was awesome. Gold Frap was at the top of the charts. Remember that band?
No.
Oh my God, I used to pound to that band. Jesus
Gold
Christ.
Frap.
Yeah, put on the Strokes and Stroke Away. God damn, I was killing it. This was all pre the before I fell into the web of that person with borderline personality disorder. Anyway, so there I am. Wearing cutoffs. I have a mohawk, and I went to school. I went to college. My first day of college. Mohawk, blue flannel shirt, basketball shorts, flip flops. So you know that guy was getting gash. I couldn't get enough. Oh yeah, I was just sniffing Squiff. Yum yum. I'll have what she's having, and she's having my dick.
All right. Anyway, so you're in Greeley at a party.
Oh yes. So we meet a man named Northside Jerry at a party that I believe JJ Hilger threw somewhere in the Highlands. JJ went on to have a face tattoo and worked at High Dive for a long time before he quit to paint houses, just like my old man. And
did he ever paint houses or no?
No.
Okay.
It's a Drive-By Truckers song. So anyway, we meet this guy. He gets some of the best cocaine we've ever had, and he lives right by the Broncos Stadium at like 14th and Federal. So we can just take the fucking 16 that goes west on Colfax. We'd hop that bus, go over there. He just wanted someone to hang out with him because he lived with his mom in this like tenement over there. So we'd go over there and he'd sell us like fucking, 8 balls of blow for like $120. And remember, I've got $9,000 slowly dissipating. All right. So all my friends go to school elsewhere. They're all at Boulder. They're all at CSU. But a lot of them went to University of Northern Colorado in Greeley because, as you know, my friends are deadbeats who confuse numbers for words. So we're at a party, and we're going to a party, and Northside's like, hey, man, can I come out with you all tonight? If I do, I got some fucking primo fish scale that's fresh off the block. And we're like, Northside, say less. So
you scoop up Northside.
Yeah, I invented that. That was my thing. I was like, Northside, do you understand the assignment? This was 2005. So Northside's like, I don't know, probably 32, 35. We're 18. We get right up there with the 17-year-old girl who one of us was betting at the time.
Not you.
I don't know. I don't remember the consent laws in the state of Colorado, but one of us was. 18, 17?
That's fun. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool, if you know what I mean. Allegedly. I don't know which one of us was betting her. But anyway, we're up there. She's driving. She's surviving. I'm thriving.
As long as it wasn't Jerry.
Wasn't Jerry. No, I don't think Jerry ever knew a woman's touch, hence his crippling cocaine addiction. So we get up to this party. My boy Alex Nichols is throwing a little party because his sister lived up there. Or no, his sister's friend lived up there. So anyway, we're partying, having a good time, keg stands. I'm perfecting my underhanded beer pong toss because we're playing in a garage where the ceiling's too low for me to go overhand without hitting the elbow over the line. You've seen me play beer pong, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we've played.
Yeah, I toss underhand because I used to scrape my knuckles on the garage ceilings when I would play. So anyway, I'm the man. Everyone knows it.
God. This sucks.
No, this is good. Listen, a man's about to die. So we're partying, and then we end up crashing at this girl's house, and we're like, before we leave, we're like, where's Northside? Well, he's 35. He'll probably figure it out, We're so gacked on fucking blow. So we go to bed, we wake up the next morning, and my friend has a bunch of phone calls from a number that he doesn't recognize. And he goes to check his voicemail, and it is a woman speaking in a severe Mexican accent, and she's going in and out of Mexican, in and out of English. I call it Mexican, not Spanish. Pistachio. So, God. What? They love it. Hold on.
Don't. People are going to complain.
Swig of water for the working man.
It drives certain people really like to vomit to hear people chew.
Well, guess what? Chicken butt. And you want to guess why?
Chicken thigh?
Very good. The defense rests, Your Honor. So long story short, this is Northside's mom calling us because he's in the hospital somewhere in Greeley. And we go to the hospital and we ask where Northside Jerry is. We don't know his last name or anything. We're just like, it was like a older Latino man wearing like a Cincinnati Reds fitted come in here last night. And they're like, oh, yes, he did. He's passed away. So now we're in the situation where we're pretty bummed, but not like that sad because we barely knew the guy. We're like, oh, no, that sucks. where are all his possessions? We want to know where that stuff is. Can we get the cash? So, but anyway, now,
are you related to him? No, we were just partying. So we figured we're next of kin, ish.
He's just an adult we know that would buy us a green bottle St. Pauli girl and sell us cocaine. Anyway, we got to get out of here. So now we have to like call his mom and tell her like I didn't do it. Krusty did, and he was like, "Yeah, man, sorry, Mrs. Northside, but your boy passed on." And then she's like weeping and weeping. So we stay up there the next day, and you'll appreciate this, Lund. We stay there the next day, we party, and a little sex happens. You know what I mean? You'd appreciate that.
At the party?
I don't remember. I remember getting it in, though, and not doing a good job. But we had all this cocaine we had to do in his honor. Then we drove home the next day, and about 2 days later, we were all like, "Oh shit! Now we don't know where to get cocaine." So that's the tale of Northside Jerry.
What happened to him?
Bless
you know?
He died. He had like a fucking overdose or a heart attack or something.
Heart attack.
And he was at the party, but you guys lost track of him, so he died like outside of the garage or something?
I have no idea. We bailed to go sleep at this chick's house, and we were literally being like, "Where's Northside?" "Oh yeah, he's an adult. Like he's not our problem. He's probably, committing some kind of like, age of consent rape right now." But we out. He was a monster.
I guess. You didn't paint a full picture of him, but
I didn't know him that well.
At least
he was a dude we would party with.
To tell the fucking story.
Yeah, but it was full of laughs. It humanized me.
We learned a lot.
That wasn't even the craziest thing to happen to me at a party in Greeley. One time we were up there partying, and the next morning we woke up, and a girl gave us a dog, and that dog went on to be Lumbo.
Oh shit!
Remember Lumbo?
I do, Lumbo.
Lumbo, who was deaf from living in a bass drum, and he died very early of like dog lung cancer because he lived in houses where everyone chain smoked cigs all the time.
Did he die young? I thought he got older.
We got like 6 or 7 years out of Lumbo.
Oh,
yeah, but they were good years. That guy fucking partied. Lumbo tied it on, dude. He drank so many beers off the floor. He like ate people's weed all the time. He was living it up.
Is Northside the only person that's had a cocaine heart attack around you?
Believe it or not, Becker, yes. I haven't lived the beautiful life you had.
Why? How many notches do you have on your bedpost?
Yeah.
2 or 3, but the one was the funniest was my buddy Billy had a heart attack in high school when we were like 17.
Oh God.
And we were having an all-night house party, and he was acting like he had bad heartburn.
Mm-hmm.
Like sitting on the couch like, "Oh fuck, like why did we eat so much pizza?"
Yep.
I don't know what's wrong. And then finally at like, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, because he like went to go lay down on a bed and then came back out and was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I think something's wrong with me." And we were like, "Cool, do you need a ride?" Or
you guys weren't like cool. You guys were like, "Pussy, shotgun a beer."
No, we were kind of worried about him because he just all of a sudden
were F-slurring him left and right.
Nah, he's one of my best friends, but he went from saying
exactly
he had heartburn to then like a couple hours later emerging and being like, "I'm gonna go to the hospital," and us being like, "Do you need a ride?" He's like, "No, I'll drive myself." So he drives himself to the hospital and then comes back like 4 or 5 hours later, and we're all about to crash, and walks in just like fine, and we're like, "What happened? What was going on?" And he was like, "Oh, the doctor said I had a heart attack, but they couldn't figure out why." I was like, "Dude, you were doing tutors off the back of the toilet all night. That's exactly what happened."
Because he couldn't figure out why, because I didn't tell him.
Yeah. And he was healthy enough that they were just like, "This is very strange."
Yeah. He was like, I had a couple slices of pizza. Maybe it was the pizza. And they're like, "No, it's not that." And he's like,
"No,
well,
it's a heart attack."
There's a couple of ladies down here, Erin and Zoe, that were in the bar Wednesday and must have brought up they brought up Bar. They brought up Ron at Bar, and so then for like a half hour we started sharing stories of either Bar or Ron's, the old speakeasy. So that was fun.
Yeah.
And Sam cut out.
Yeah,
wish you would have cut out 8 minutes ago. We can't hear you because you did something
we
stupid.
Can't hear you. Sam, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Do something with your mic.
Check the pistachios. No, put the pistachios down. Check the microphone.
It's just clogged with pistachio shells. Nothing's happening.
You didn't do anything.
You silly rabbit.
You suck. I hate you so much. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, you can.
This is going out as video, so we're leaving this in.
Figure it out.
We can't hear you.
Do something. I can't. I don't know. I have a dick for hands. My hands are dicks.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's why he's losing it. Here, I'll be you, Sam.
Unplug and plug your mic back in.
Old Northside Dikembe. I did.
Then go to the mic settings and make sure that you're on the right one.
No shit. That's what I'm doing. And that's when I Did you say dipshit? That's what I'm doing, dipshit.
Do your headphones have a mic?
Oh. No.
Well, if your headphones had a mic, I was going to say unplug your mic and use your headphones.
I thought he figured it out. Oh, he's losing it.
He'll rejoin.
Oh, did you kick him out?
No, that wasn't me. I think he said I'll rejoin. I was trying to read his lips, but it was hard to tell between the fucks.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Poor guy.
Thank God it didn't cut out when he was telling that fucking story about getting laid all the time and how much he reeked. How bad at sex he was.
Did they have to burn that apartment down?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't imagine.
People thought it was haunted. It was just still smelled bad.
I so vividly remember like the disgust on your face during that comedy debate when you brought up how bad he smelled.
Which one?
Does this work?
Yeah. You guys did a comedy debate about who was the worst roommate.
What the? That sucked so bad.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. Thanks, producer extraordinaire.
How would I know what you
check
did?
The cord. Did you see me? Do you see the nasty things that I was saying?
Yeah.
Thank God I wasn't mic'd, or else we could not put this on YouTube. I was. Let's just say it was getting said. No. What did you guys talk about while I was gone? You were talking about. Let me guess. Becker, you saw a cool car. In Lund, you had 15 Jack in the Box tacos on the drive up to Trinidad.
No, we were talking about how that apartment probably needed to be burned down, that you were stinking up with bond water and geriatric pussy.
It wasn't geriatric. They were 35 and they were fucking wet. They were so wet, dude. That's the thing. These young ladies, they don't even know a thing about getting soaked. These old ladies, they come out of like a 12-year relationship to their high school boyfriend and they're like, oh, look at you. Whoa, is that a Misfits tattoo? And you're like, shut up and slurp it. You're Dennis Rodman because you're rebounding.
Well,
they'll let you do anything.
There's the men's sexual peak is like at 17 through 19, and then women's is like 35 to 40. It's fucked up.
No, so that's perfect because I was at my peak and they were at their peak.
Well, yeah, perfect for you, but I'm saying
yeah.
That's not typical for those two ages to just like meet, except in improv classes.
That's right. Yeah. That's exactly where those two Venn diagrams lap over, and no one's using condoms. Get out of here.
So I was talking about Ron's and Bar. And
look, you better have a condom on you. You know what time it is. You're 38 years old. I'm just a boy. Yes, you can call me Hunter. Yes, I am your son's friend, but I'm not wrapping this thing up. Anyway, Ron's is where you had a lot of your conquests, as I remember.
Not a lot. I had a very cool. So I experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, because at Ron's one time I brought a young lady who I was hoping to do stuff with later in the night.
She worked at Walgreens.
we were no, and we were there at Ron's, and like there was music, I think. I don't know. But all of a sudden I look over and this woman is on the couch hooking up with some rando. And I was like, oh, all right, well, fuck you. Have fun at Ron's. And I don't know if we like went to Pete's Kitchen and got a Coach or something. I must have eaten my sadness away.
Yeah, if you're like, if I can't get any sweet sniz, I'm gonna eat 7,000 calories at 4 a.m.
I'm gonna have a breakfast burrito that makes women shudder.
Yeah,
that makes the staff quit.
No one in this restaurant better be pregnant, because if you are, you're about to miscarry after I eat this.
Yeah. So what it was, they have a breakfast burrito that includes like all of the meat that they have, bacon.
I feel like we've covered the Coach.
Oh, God forbid,
8 times on this pod.
No, we've talked about it once. We can talk about it again.
All right.
And I'm also trying to remember. They had that on the menu. And you could get green chili on it, and we would do that, and then we would add corned beef, right?
Yeah, and then you put gravy and green chili on there,
cheese,
of course,
gravy.
Yep, and you top it all off with dollops of tzatziki sauce.
And it was $23.
And that's all the money you had, because your only income at that point was splitting $50 with Roger Pigman Norquist at Lion's Lair every Monday.
Yeah, we had nothing.
Literally nothing.
So yeah, that was the low, and then the high was I was there, and a different young lady said, "Hey, what's up? I've always thought that you were so cute," and I had been single for like 4 days or something, and I was like, and so yeah, we went back to her place, and it was great. And then
I'm so glad that you're low T now, because back then, dude, when you were horny, the streets were paved with blood. There were just fucking skulls everywhere from your debauchery and putting it in us.
That's right. Yeah, I was semi-manic. And then it was
not semi-hard. You were torqued.
No, rock hard. Yeah,
you were Jones, Pingo.
That was a good. Yeah, Dr. Jones. That's
funny to think of that little Chinese kid being like, Dr. Jones, you're so hard.
You're so Pingo.
I sure am, damn it. Now we gotta raid this Nazi tomb so I can fuck all the gold. The Ark of the Covenant's just when I come. Dr. Jones. I don't want to commit to that voice.
Oh yeah, and then one of the other things I remembered from Ron's was there was a time where a dude tried to fight me, and I think he like thought that I would like cower, and I think it might have been that it was that same time, because we went to Ron's for like a
It was probably the same night, and you're like, look, man, I got nothing to fucking live for. All right. See that girl over there getting fingered by that bass player? She came with me. All right.
Yeah.
So I gotta kill it or spill it.
You wanna spice up my night? Sounds good, man. We can go outside and dance.
No. He tried to eat a shell.
I ate a shell. No, I was tricked.
You were tricked by a shell.
Oh yeah, it was a dark brown shell, and I thought it was just nut. I thought I found the unshelled nut, and no, it was shell. Fuck. Ow.
You break a tooth?
Yeah. Ow. My holo back molars. God damn it.
And what? Immediate.
Look at that. Look at that.
Shell or tooth?
That's tooth, dog.
No way.
Yes way.
Yeah.
That's shell.
This sucks.
No, that's white tooth, man.
It wasn't very white.
Yeah, it's my tooth.
Gross.
I think I gotta go. I think I gotta go to the hospital, right?
No, have Emmy look at it as long as the nerve's not exposed. Like I
can't let Emmy look at it. She'll know I've been eating pistachios.
Oh no!
Yes.
You fucked up. If you go to the hospital, you're gonna get a bill.
No, I have to go right now.
No.
Well, you know what? I'll take off and we can have my guest on.
Who's your guest?
I have a guest. You guys, can I bring him on?
Let's hear from your guest.
All right. So just look.
This is the free one.
I'm just saying, keep an open mind.
This is a free one, Dr. Jones.
I have to go to the hospital, but just keep an open mind real quick, all right? I'm going to take off. Well, I went the wrong way. Hold on. I forgot where the door was. I'm sorry, everybody. All right. I'm taking off.
All right, bye.
Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. All right. Hello. Yar, Lauren Bagor. It's me, Terrence.
Oh, Shally Begarland to you.
Sure, shamrocks and applesauce. It's me, Terrence. How are you today, boys? It's good to be here on your podcast.
Why are you hanging out, Charlie? It's Easter weekend. St. Patrick's Day was a month ago.
Well, listen here, me mate. My name's Terrence, and they call me No Touch Terrance, the minor attracted leprechaun. I'm attracted to children, but I don't act on it. That makes me valiant and brave. No Touch Terrance.
I'm glad you said that right away. We could have maybe had a nice little chat before you. Well, I guess maybe the law requires you to say it up front.
Whenever I go from end of rainbow to end of rainbow, I have to stop along the way to warn me neighbors. But it's less of a warning and more of a promise that I won't touch their kids. I'm No Touch Terrance, the minor attracted leprechaun.
God damn it. Well, I guess it's better to have you than nobody, as Sam goes and gets his tooth looked at.
Yeah, Sam just mounted his Harley and he's riding off to the dentist hospital. But you got me now, No Touch Terrance.
Do you still have a tag on your hat? That kind of went out of style, No Touch Terrance.
I leave it on so I can identify with the youth. So I have something to talk about when I approach them at the mall. I approach and I talk, but I don't touch. That's my promise.
Do you get hard?
Don't y'all over here have something called the Fifth Amendment?
That's in a court of law, not on a podcast.
Well, let's just say me pot of gold is brimming when the kids are around.
When the kids are swimming.
That's right. I'm not allowed at the pool, but
you don't.
I am allowed in the hotel that has a window looking out over the pool.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't touch, so it seems like you should be able to look.
I look. Trust me. I look. But I don't touch. Higgity, higgity, hoo, higgity, hee, higgity,
in the name. If it's in the name, then it must be true.
Hey, Terrence, have you ever heard of the YouTube algorithm?
Tis. Yes, indeed. I've heard of it. I watch a lot of cool shows on there. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Camp Nowhere. That's one of my favorite films. It's on there for free.
You're not watching for Christopher Lloyd, are you?
No. Good Lord, I'm not a Lloyd man. But I am Terrence, the minor attracted leprechaun.
Leprechaun pirate. You got a couple R's in there.
Well, I do spend some time in international water every year, but that's just on my birthday. Because I don't have to make any promises at sea. Yarmy nardy gurdy gurn.
Were you a present for Emily and Sam? Were you left there by a previous doctor or what?
No, so Sam was out on his bike ride today and he found me under a rock as he was searching for snakes to eat. And I said, "Don't blink." And he said, "Why? What are you?" And I said, "I'm Terrence, the no-touch minor attracted leprechaun." And he said, "Well, I have a podcast." I said, "I have a podcast." I do a pretty good Sam impression, I do. He said, Excuse me, I need to have a wee bit of the old pistachios over here.
No, God, you're going to make it even worse on Sam. When Emily comes home, she's going to blame him. She's not going to imagine that you ate more pistachios than Sam.
I've been eating the pistachios. I touch the pistachios, but I don't touch the kids. Oh, I dropped me damn nut. That sounds like me when I'm at the ball pit. Yermy nargy darty bar.
Seems like you would be able to touch kids if you shaved your beard, because then you would just look like a fellow child.
But underneath me beard, there's a bunch of scars from a chemical burn fire I was in old Dublin.
Are you the inspiration for Freddy Krueger?
No, I was inspired by Freddy Krueger, though, let me tell you. Not the dream stuff, but pre-death, I admire a lot of his work. Yarmy Garmin, Ornichin.
Oh, wait, I can't remember. The story is so fucking convoluted over 15 movies. I can't remember if he actually touched kids or if he was an innocent man. Was he innocent or no, Becker? You know.
I think he was like
guilty.
Me.
Oh, you don't like scary movies?
Yeah, but I think he's guilty from the lore. But
I've
only seen
guilty.
through 3. I didn't know there were 15.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of them, and there's been remakes and shit. So I couldn't say for sure. Somebody's gonna get mad and say, "You don't even know about Krueger lore."
If that's the only thing they get mad about on this episode, we'll have dodged many hail of bullets. Oh, hold on. Who's at the door?
It's not Sam. Healthcare in this country takes a while, Charlie McGarland.
I think Sam's back. Hold on. Let me go let him in.
Maybe we should leave him be. I like No Touch Terry. No Touch Terry and Northside Jerry. This has been a hell of an episode for a cast of characters.
Good news, everyone. It was just me Grubhub. I got me corned beef and me salt potatoes, and I'm going to eat them down at the playground.
You put the corned beef on a breakfast burrito, you got a coach on the way.
I put the horn in the corned beef.
The what?
the horn. I put the horn in the corny beef.
The horn. You put your horn.
Or just being horny. Either way, yes. Yes, and I've been taking an improv class, and I got to tell you, the chicks in that class do not suit my needs sexually. They're all old.
Yeah, that's right. They're all post 30s, and so yeah, you are non-pingo, I would imagine.
I am non-pingo, yes, but some of them will say, "Hey, Terrence, would you like to see a picture of me wee one?" And I say, "You show me your wee one, I'll show you my big one." Yorny, gorny, garnigans.
Oh God. Well,
but yes, there's been a lot of misconceptions about the minor attracted persons, and I just want you to know that we don't touch. We're just attracted. We admit that our cross is being born, but we don't hang ourselves up on it.
That's the new term, isn't it? Minor attracted person.
Yes, that's what we prefer instead of nonce or diddler or father of Jake the Snake.
Grizzly,
yes.
Yeah.
Grizzly Ardams.
I think his real name was
Ardams.
Aurelius, I think, is the family name. The first name of him and Jake.
Well, I'm the first and last name and no touching. Let me tell you. The buck stops here.
Is that an Irish name, Aurelian?
Yes. And I agree. Do you have any questions for me?
We're finding out more and
Besides,
more.
what's the name of Jake the Snake's dad? Any other questions?
What was his finisher?
I believe the single underhook DDT. No. Or it was the killer claw. Back in those days, it was either a big chop, a leg drop, or some kind of claw technique because the boys weren't nimble.
That's right. A lot of clawing going on.
But I'm nimble. I dodge cases like no one's business.
Because of the lack of touching, I would imagine you're able to get off.
You can't find me fingerprints on their nasty bits.
So you think they're nasty, even though they haven't even reached sexual maturity? Why would it be inherently nasty?
Hey, talk slower.
I'm 40, so you better not be getting pingo over there. And Becker is like 33. I don't know.
You look like a lot of the guys I hang out with there, Lund. A lot of the boys in the meetup groups look just like you.
The other maps?
Yes. You've got map face. So do you, Becker. Becker, you look like
than me.
You look like you've done some things in a rest stop.
Yeah.
Yarny, garny, gingy, gorn.
Thank God we've got video episodes now so that we get to meet people like little No Touch Terrance.
It's almost as if the medium invited these kinds of innovations on the pod. It's almost as if this wouldn't have worked beforehand, but now.
Or like we have, 2,000 listeners that are going to be listening to the audio of this confused.
Oh, they would. I know a thing or two about being confused, but you have to embrace it. Just embrace it, lads. It's not your fault.
It's the way God made you.
God made me this way. Excuse me, I got to go downstairs real quick.
I thought maybe you were suicidal, No Touch Terrance, because you have a noose, but it's attached to your hat. So I'm glad that you're going to stick around and not touch kids.
That's just a way for me to do my best dances. Twirly, twirly, twirlins. Twirlins, twirlins, twirlins. Whirling like a dervish on St. McGubbin's Day.
You know what you could do? Speaking of Pinocchio.
Yes, tell me about the boy puppet.
Well, before he's a real boy, he's made out of wood. You can make
That's
a little.
Right. I get made out of wood when I hear this story.
You could do whatever you wanted to a childlike doll because there's no soul.
Yeah, I knew I recognized you from the chat groups.
Yeah, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to come up with creative solutions so that some of these maps can stick around and not have to off themselves.
Wait, are you Chevelle fan 664?
That's right. I'm two before the devil.
Excuse me, where I have a pistachio.
You're gonna be the cause of Sam and Emily's divorce if you keep putting back pistachios.
Oh, Emily is at no risk when it comes to Terrance, let me tell you. She's much too full-figured and busty for me to be able to chub up my nub for her. But when Sam shaves and he puts on those little boy shorts, good Lord, it's about to rain seed like we're at a Monsanto tornado. Lorny, Garny, Chingy board.
Oh, shit.
Well, I should probably get out of here.
Yeah, you've perfectly stayed your welcome.
All right. Well, I'll be taking off. I think I hear I think I hear Harley pulling up outside. He's one of those comedians that hits a certain age and his career isn't working, so he gets a Harley.
Yeah.
See you later, boy.
That seemed personal.
But remember, everybody, just because you're attracted to underage people doesn't mean you got to touch them. Unless it's your birthday and you're in international waters.
When you've had a lot of birthdays, so that's probably like 200 kids, right?
Oh, I've had so many birthdays that I'm older than the covenant I signed with that priest in Old Cork. But anyway,
right. Good luck with your cork.
Thank you.
No touching.
I'll just be going down to me basement room again.
No Touch Terrance.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi.
I just got back from the old hospital.
Dentist hospital, I think you said. No Touch Terrance said. The old dentist hospital. Oh,
you doing like an Irish thing?
We just interacted with a fun, quirky leprechaun named No Touch Terrance.
You guys had a leprechaun on?
Yeah, he was a real pedo.
You have a leprechaun in your Airbnb, so you should probably keep your head on a swivel.
Oh, you mean that guy I met from underneath the rock earlier today?
Yeah. You found him.
I did.
You forgot about him.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that. Huh. Well, I'm glad he could fill in while I was gone. He seems like he has some wacky ideas.
You have pistachio brain, and so you forgot about the magical, mythical creature that you found.
He seems pretty cool. Harley. He just listens to Menudo nonstop. Wait, he told you about my Harley?
Young fuckable Ricky Martin.
Oh, you sound like you've been hanging out with Terrance too much.
He made quite an impression.
Gosh.
So, Lund, how was the wrestling show? How was your little wrestling event?
Dude, it was good. It was very fun. I missed it. I did the old up front. I said I've had to miss a few of these shows recently, so to make up for it, everybody, give me your energy. And they went, "Argh." And I soaked it in. Like
and then you said
Herman at the MTV Music Video Awards.
Yeah. You soaked it in like when they have 2-for-1 dipped cones at Dairy Queen. Terrence pulls up in his little buggy. Says, eat them all, boys. Eat them all, lads. Put the whole cone in there. Yarr. Do a pretty good impression.
It was fun. You were missed. Mitch and I don't have the same chemistry. You know,
no shit.
I don't talk to him as much as you. And so we were both kind of talking. He was kind of trying to drive a little bit, which I understand. And so,
well, yeah, he can't fit in the passenger seat. He's too big.
Yeah, he had to take out the back seat like Andre.
Yep.
But so you know, and we can't hear each other well. You know,
yeah, because his head is 3 feet higher than yours.
There's no monitor. We were on stage, which I like. I think more than being in the crowd. But yeah, we couldn't hear each other super well, which made it difficult to like have the right pacing or whatever. But it didn't matter. It was fun. Everybody had a real good time.
Did the wrestlers remember me? Did anyone remember me, or did they just forget about me?
No, they just think that Mitch is you. They're like, hey, what's up, buddy? 10 years. Nicely done. You and Lon back together again. And you know,
like, Sam, you look horrible, but also younger somehow.
Yeah, you look younger and better.
Sam, did you have calves put in where your forearms used to be? Whoa, Sam got that hand expansion surgery. That's crazy. I'd like to see Mitch hold Noah in one hand.
I bet he could.
I'd like to see Terrence hang out with Mitch.
Oh,
No Touch? Yeah.
We could tell Terrence that Mitch is 12 and has a disease. Nobody would be the wiser.
Somebody say 12? Terrence.
No, Terrence.
Yar, me bad.
Back
me
to watching
bad,
the Parent Trap.
Which one? Are we talking the Lindsay Lohan one?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. You know, we got a friend who made out with Lindsay Lohan.
Is that right? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
I can't tell you because he would be so mad. As soon as he told me about it, he finished the story and then he went, oh, fuck. Why did I tell you that?
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I think because she was like asleep or something. I don't know. But
she had a coke-fueled heart attack and was maybe dead.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Well, tell me.
You ever made out with a celebrity, Becker?
Nope.
Damn. What about you, Lumb?
No, I can't say that I have.
Damn.
But I
banged Levon Helm's daughter.
What?
Yep. In the Pink House.
What's the Pink House?
Yeah, what's that code for?
It's the house where Levon Helm lived in like upstate New York.
Oh shit. All right.
Yep. I got in there. I told her, hey, put your makeup on and do your hair up pretty. I'm gonna come. And then I did.
That doesn't really, I mean, it's not like she is a celebrity, but still pretty cool. Sure. Still cool, I'm saying.
No, it's okay. I also banged a lady who was in a well, I figured maybe you guys had also danced on the tip of the blade of life like I had, but no.
You knew that we had not.
No, but I also banged a lady who was in a Rocky's Autos commercial. And good God, did she make a mess?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I knew that.
That was when I was in Tony and Tina's wedding. Go ahead, Becker.
I've seen Flash Cadillac's bastard daughter do a lot of terrible things.
Who's that?
Flash
is this Cadillac, a cartoon?
No, Flash Cadillac was a rock guy, rock singer.
A rock singer. Okay, so this is made up.
No,
Lund, do you wanna make a poorly concocted lie? Go ahead.
He was in Goldfrapp.
Oh yeah,
he was like an old rock star who lived in the Springs and had a bunch of bastard children, and I grew up with some of them.
Didn't Kip Winger grow up in front of Bobby's house?
I don't know.
Anyway,
is that right?
I think so.
Have
we been an hour? Is this an hour? About? We're fucking riffing over here.
We're getting pretty close, but she'd put like wine bottles in her pussy at parties.
Oh, Becker. Shit. Slurp it. She'd drain them.
How old was she?
She'd do it for like attention. I mean, we were all the same age, so.
How old was she?
No Touch Terrance.
Tell me.
We were
Tell
probably
me
like
about it.
16 to 18 years old.
Oh no.
She went to the well a few times.
Terrence is having a pull.
Oh yeah, tennis
that look
rackets.
like he's jacking? Tennis rackets.
It was real weird. Oh, dude, and like nobody was excited when she'd do it. She'd get like drunk and just like clear off a coffee table at a house party.
Oh.
And be like, watch this. And everybody would be like, God, no.
I was gonna drink that wine.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Sucks. I used to do it. We used to do a trick in high school where there was this kid named Chad who had boy tits, and we'd go to girls at parties and be like, "Man, I think Chad's tits are bigger than yours," and they'd be like, "LOL, very funny, boys," and we'd be like, "No, I mean you're pretty or whatever, but you got some bee stings. Chad over there, his tits are fucking bigger than yours," and then like 3 times, girls would be like, after this psychological warfare had been going on for a while. They'd be like, "No, they're not. Look," and then they'd dump them, and we'd be like, "Yes, we're the smartest boys in town."
Playing chess.
Yeah, gotcha. We're playing Stratego.
There was a guy at the show at Lucha Libre and Laughs who afterwards said, "Big fan of the pod, loves both of us, loves our stand-up," and he was like, "Dude, I used to love that Dean Koontz joke," and I was like, "You were the only one."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "No, there was a time I saw you do it in Boulder where it crushed." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that was the one time."
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny for him. Of all the jokes, he loves the Koontz stuff. And he also said that night I kept attributing Stephen King books to Dean Koontz, and that was killing. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I don't remember it really ever doing well.
Yeah, I don't think that ever happened.
He said it did, and
I don't think that happened. And I think the guy you just made up, because Becker made up a thing, and you wanted to make up something too.
No, the guy's name was Flash Cadillac.
Is this the same? Look up Flash Cadillac. Flash Cadillac's real.
His name was
look him up in
Green Lantern Kia.
Yeah,
was
his name was Batman Subaru.
Flash Cadillac. He's on. Man,
what's he on? Hepcat Records,
Spotify.
Flash Cadillac and the Pompadours present 3 Groovy Nights. We hold it closer to the camera.
He's on Spotify.
So when I think of Flash Cadillac, I think about like some kind of rooster who plays a stand-up bass.
Mm-hmm. No, it was like a late 60s rock band that was like a big deal.
When you saw his daughter penetrate herself with wine bottles.
Wine bottles, tennis rackets, really anything that was like even kind of phallus shaped that she could get her hands on drunk at a party.
This is worse than anything Terrence has done. This story.
Nobody did it to her. She was like, into it.
Yeah, well, you were also like a no touch situation in that party, right?
Nobody was touching that.
Nobody cared. Everybody was like, boring. There was a girl that went to high school with me who was fond of queefing at parties, but everybody loved it. It was like, yeah. Because
was she naked or just like doing it?
No, she wouldn't get naked, I don't think, but still cool. She was very pretty. Oh, we stayed at her house, Sam, but we didn't meet her.
I hate when a chick queefs, like at a party. I like it when they do it, in the boudoir, but
while you're in there,
it's gross.
Oh yeah, when Anaya lost the title last night to Warhorse.
No way.
Everybody lost their shit. And when they fought into the crowd, and then when they came up.
Hold on, I'm reeling.
They came up
myself.
Shut up. They came up behind us, and Anaya, for no reason, just smacked the shit out of me right in between my shoulder blades.
Yes.
I just expect him to walk by, Instead, he just whacks me. It's like, you son of a bitch. Also, there was some heat because I think they stiffed each other or something. So there was heat, but we couldn't tell. Nick told us after, but they were a little pissed at each other, and I couldn't tell, even though we were right there. So that was weird.
Do you remember when we first started doing Lucha Libre and Laughs, Anaya and his cousin or brother, whatever, I don't want to break kayfabe, but
I think it's his brother.
What were they called? Like the Bakersfield Bad Boys or something?
Left Coast Gorillas.
Yeah. They didn't like us They didn't like that we weren't, protecting the business and we were making fun of the boys. That's like before we figured out how to like do it correctly, where we're putting people over while also having some fun. And they did not like us. They would like, Anaya's brother would like walk by me and I'd be like, "What's up, man?" And he would do this thing. He would just put his hand up like this and walk by.
I think that they were just dicking around.
No, he literally told me, he's like, "I want to fuck you up, fatty."
Whoa.
Come on.
That was solid.
Have another pistachio and tell me who's gross.
People love the pistachios, honestly.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. I've been getting hit up by people. They're like, "Hey, eat some more pistachios on the pod." Yeah.
Yeah, I love chewing coming through my car stereo.
They want you to get in trouble.
Was the guy after the show who liked your Kuntz bit?
Was he wearing a helmet?
Was he the guy?
Was he drooling?
Was he the guy that commented on Mitch's dick?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he said he thinks. Yeah, he just said he loves the pod, and then he was like, said to Mitch, "It's like, oh yeah, you get talked about on there," and I was like, "Oh yeah, we always talk about how cool his dick probably is."
And Mitch was like, "Oh, I appreciate that, gentlemen."
Yeah,
that fills me with joy that you guys talk about my erect member.
Yeah.
I know about you and your dick from the podcast, is what Mitch said. He said.
We do have a pretty cool like.
I don't think he said that. I think I was the one that was like, "Oh yeah, we always wonder about your huge dong." And yeah, Mitch blushed.
Yeah, I asked him if he dumped for the guy.
Whipped it out. No. Yeah, he whipped it out, and everybody's like, "Whoa, this is the real show."
Yeah.
And then we sold tickets.
He whipped it out, and the whole room went white.
That's right.
I love our extended universe that we have. We've got Noah, Patrick, Mitch, Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No
Touch
women. Terrance.
Yeah, No Touch Terrance now. The minor attracted leprechaun.
Jeremy.
Sharpie,
yeah. Bobby the lawyer.
Lumbo.
Guys, we love you. Look, if you're a new listener that came in after my barnstorming event over there in old New York City, here's the kind of fun that we have. And look, gentlemen and women, we have finally cracked the Apple Podcast Top 100. We did it on April 5th. We were number 99. So what I want you to know is that we are fucking cooking with gas. And if you want to support this podcast so we can afford to hire more great guests like No Touch Terrance,
we had to hire him.
That cost me $3,000. It sucks. So I don't know why you guys are laughing.
You got 6 left over.
Yeah. My grandpa's money went to hiring a fucking non-leprechaun. But yeah, support the Patreon. Chubby Behemoth is on Patreon, believe it or not. Patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth. $5 a month gets you so many great episodes. Just a whole back catalog. Over 8,000 episodes are on there. So $5 a month gets you in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited for what we're doing. We're fucking finally getting the respect that we deserve over here. And it hasn't been easy faking this friendship between the three of us twice a week for the last 3 years. I don't like it. All right. Yeah. But we do it when the cameras are on now. And also, you can watch these episodes now on YouTube at Chubby Behemoth on YouTube.
Yep.
This is only the second one, right? Or third one that'll be video.
This is the second one with video. It's like the 6th one up there, though.
On YouTube.
There's 4 without video that are just solid image.
Whether you came in from
before I get them up on Patreon, I think I got to download some software and figure.
Becker's white.
Becker is white, everyone. I'm not gross. I'm the hot one.
I'm cool.
They said I look like Posehn.
You do look like Posehn.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Me?
No, me. The commenters said I look like Posehn.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's hard to take. Hard to take with a smile.
You look like Posehn. I look like I'm insane in the membrane. And Lund looks like Posehn. The vagina.
I'm dripping.
Also, tour dates for me, everybody. I'll be in Austin, Texas, April 12th. That'll be exciting. I'll be doing a headlining 2 shows in the Little Man at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. That's cool. That's cool that I get to go there and do that. I'm excited to do that. That's the only reason I'm going there. And then Comedy Works is sold out, of course, but you can come see me at the Comedy Fort. Or no, wait, Cedar Rapids, Iowa at Lucky Cat, and then Lincoln, Nebraska at Zoo Bar. Come see me do shows there. April 18th, I'll be at Fort Collins for our charity event. The 19th in Philadelphia at the Helium. Get tickets. There's like 40 tickets left for that. Helium, Philadelphia, April 19th. Houston, 420 at Secret Group. 421 at Lafayette, Louisiana. I'll be in New Orleans kicking around for a bit. And then I'll be at Indianapolis for the Middle Ground Comedy Festival. Lund, where are you going to be?
May 19th and 20th. I'm at the Comedy Cabin in Janesville, Wisconsin. Got 2 shows in Chicago the night before, the 18th, which is the House of Blues and something else. Thanks to 2 Beers with Nathan, I'm going to do 2 shows with him. And then June, I'll be in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. Tulsa, working out the details. That'll be either the June 8th or 10th. And then June 9th, I'll be in Oklahoma City with James Neem. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to drive, so no fucking jet lag for this wet mag.
That's gross.
And
driving that far is going to suck.
July 14th and 15th, I'm doing Savage Henry in Eureka, California.
But hey, if you want to see more of us, get on that Patreon, everyone, where I do not eat pistachios on the pod. Hear more of Becker, hear more of Lund, hear more of me. And for everyone who's been here since day one, I want to say thank you, because we have a list of people who smited us and wronged us. And as soon as we ascend, we will be doxing them and leaking nudes of their family. So that's the promise right here. Smoke them if you got them. I got to hide all these pistachio shells.
Peace. Yeah, you got work to do. You got to flush that tooth.
Aye, we've got work to do.
Don't touch. Don't touch.